Last couple of kilometers of the race, you were in front.
Yeah.
What was on your mind?
All I could think about is just stay with this pace. It's a good rhythm. Just stay with it, and then think about getting faster like every kilometer as we go. And then we go to I think 4 miles, and then at that point I'm like, okay, now it's time to go. It's time to walk, and I just go to the rhythm and just stick with it.
Did you get flashbacks to April?
Yes,
Yeah.
very, very. We came down the bridge, and I'm like, oh, I know where I am. And it just, I just got the momentum from the down and just picked it up all the way to the finish.
Yeah, but you had to keep running through the finish line this time.
Yes,
so.
that was the one thing. I'm like, we turned, and I'm like, ooh, okay. And then we kept running, and we got to the finish, and I'm like, there's almost another 200 or 300 meters before we could turn. So,
yeah.
But it felt really good. It felt really good.
So in the last kilometer, were you worried that you were getting caught?
No. Yes. No and yes. But I kept at that point I'm just just focus on these last few kilometers and just think about every 100, every 200 and just keep getting faster and keep getting faster. And I was like, don't look back. And then towards this straight away I looked back and I was like, oh, it's getting close. Then I'm like, all right, let's go.
What's the thinking behind your race schedule you've done this spring? This one, I think you did the mini as well. What was the plan to do those? What were you looking to accomplish?
I mean, for the mini, I had only done 2 workouts, so I wasn't really ready. But I think it got me very the momentum. I think it got me ready for this race. And even going into today, I knew I wasn't fast. I didn't have any speed in me, but I just I knew I had strength. So I just had to stay strong and fight through it, and just hopefully the last mile or the last few kilometers is just go fast.
And how has your life changed as the Boston Marathon champ?
It's gotten a lot better. I mean, today's win reminded me definitely of last year Boston, but I guess there was only one person missing, my mother, and I know at home now she's excited, and in a way I think it's just I've gotten so strong, and it just just I get into the race and I'm confident with myself and confident with my training and everything, and just looking forward to achieving more and competing and being a strong athlete.
Will you do any more races this summer?
I don't know, but I think maybe in the fall now we're just gonna start thinking about a few half marathons maybe. But I just had these two to get back into running and then think about what's next. So, but Steven and I will sit down and figure out what's next from here.
Yeah.
So.
And will you do a full marathon?
For sure, yeah.
Sharon, when you were running in the NCAA, did you ever imagine that this is the path that your life would take?
No. And I was for me, for the most part, I was just run through college, get done, go get a job and just go on with life. But things change and life change, and you start to realize there's more in life and there's other things. And I feel as you in college, as you continue running, you keep knowing that you're stronger and you keep getting better, and it just that gets you ready for the next stage in life. And for me, I feel I'm so grateful that I moved to Flagstaff. I got a good support, and I just kept growing, and I'm still growing. I don't think I'm where I'm supposed to. I am here, and I'm grateful for this, but I know I can still get more going forward. So.
Do you have any desire to run a flat marathon? Because usually we see you Boston, New York, and it just alternates.
For sure, yeah, for sure. I think in the future, yes.
Okay.
So it's in the talks.
All right, you got a nice PB in Boston this year anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, congrats, Sharon. Thank you.